On the bottom of page 2, I have a max yearly applications of sulfur, and then top of page 3, max yearly applications of phosphorus, calcium, magnesium, potassium, and trace elements. One thing that has been sort of passed down through the word of mouth from elders to youngers and consultants to farmers is sort of on the ground experience of what works and what doesn't work. So we understand Albrecht said these basic target levels seem to correlate with things working better. They happen to be the target levels that are present in the Midwest, in the Corn Belt, or in the apatite soils in the prairie. Those areas seem to be really, really fertile, and these mineral levels seem to be correlating with that nicely. But if you put too much of anything down all at once, it can have a negative effect. So one of the basic rules of thumb here is slow and steady wins the race. Even if you need, so we'll do the sulfur one, 612 pounds of gypsum, and you need a larger calcium deficit, so you certainly could use that 612 pounds. What we've got written here is sulfur with calcium needed, 500 pounds per acre gypsum. That means thou shalt not apply more than 500 pounds per acre of gypsum per year. And you can do whatever you want, but the wisdom that's been passed down to me, which is slow and steady wins the race, is it's got these levels. So sulfomag, 500 pounds per acre. Potassium sulfate, 200 to 300 pounds per acre. Epsom salt, 200 pounds per acre. Rock phosphate, 1,000 pounds per acre, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. These are all passed in this sheet here, and so you can check the element. Okay, I'm looking for phosphorus and calcium, I'll use this. I need phosphorus and potassium, I'll use that. I need just plain calcium, I'll use this. I need calcium and sulfur, I'll use that. So I've got this basically written out here. That's what these slides are. And these are all the max yearly application slides. So certainly you can break the rules and get away with it, especially if you know what you're doing. But I think in general, it's better to, unless you really feel confident and capable, move slowly and gently. You're not going to fill the tank necessarily in year one, but you're going to be in a much better place than you were previously, and you should see improvements. And just let it move that way more slowly and more gently. Because
this is a max yearly application, are we doing soil tests every year, or are you looking at this max yearly and using your soil test results for like a 2 or 3 year period, understanding that we're doing a little bit, by the seat of our pants?
I think ideally you're doing this every year for the first couple of years.
Just when you're trying to get
till you get the tank full,
yeah.
And then you don't need to do it very much.
Okay.
Every couple, 2 or 3 years is fine. You can do whatever you want to do, but I would say slow and steady for the first couple, 3 years. You get the tank filled, you don't burn anything, and what's going to happen is the tank's going to get bigger, and then the numbers are going to change.
Right.
It's not linear. Life is not linear, so you can't just say, oh, I did 30 pounds this year, I know I need 9.5 pounds next year. No, because boron is soluble, and some of it breaks down, and some of it got harvested, and the tank got bigger.